Hello friends, very good evening. Myself Bala here. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. Those who are new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update on intraday and positional trading strategies. So this video, I'm going to try one of the scanner which I'm going to create for a charting. You can understand what the scanner it is. You can see the chart right now. It's about CPR. So we use the CPR indicator in a lot of different ways. We can use the CPR indicator, but I will try to do the CPR indicator on Chartink. If it works, so we can create a number of scanners as per the Chartink, using Chartink as per the CPR trading method. So there's a lot of CPR trading method which is available, but to finding out that kind of stock is not quite easy. By using the scanners and screeners, we can find out such a kind of stock will maybe giving you some better result and will help you to make such a great intraday trades and also positional. So that I'm going to try in this video. Let me try how we can create that CPR indicator on Chartink. So normally the CPR indicator which is not available on the charting scanner, we have to create a custom. So after making the custom scanner, we can use the charts to find out trades, so we can easily find out which one is to create a scanners. So let me try it out whether it is working or not. So the pivot point is the center one, and above is the BC and below is the TC, top control and bottom control. So let me create a charting scanner. So we'll go for a scanners and I've already created the custom scanner. So simply we can use how many stocks I will try to find out on futures. Let me try with the latest open must be greater than the, we'll find out the latest open must even we can find out greater than pivot point. So we can use as a pivot point. So pivot point, yes. So this will find out the open which is greater than the pivot point. That is a central pivot, right? CPR, that central pivot point. Those stocks which is opened greater than the latest pivot point. So we got a lot of stocks which is let's check it out. First one is SRF, whether it is working or not. If I'm going to open a SRF, the open price must be greater than the CPR. Let's say this is the CPR, and yesterday, that is the 8th of July, the stock opened at 2097.95, but the CPR level is 2075. The stock is exactly opened above the CPR, right? The stock was opened above the today's CPR. So it was finding, and then initially it fallen down and it recovered very high. And also it should be a narrow CPR. There is a trending day will happen while if you are focusing a narrow CPR, there would be a trending day, either the direction, we don't know the direction which side the market is going, but that should be the trending day. And what kind of thing which we are going to do, and let's see today's pivot range, this pivot point, today's pivot is must be greater than the previous day pivot. So should be the uptrend movement. If we find out, should be the uptrend movement, right? So we can also create such a kind of scan. So for example, we will create some other scan and we'll check it out. India Cement, large L&T. Let's check it out whether it is right or wrong. India Cement. Yes, the pivot is here and the market is started over somewhere around 167. It is open higher than the pivot point, and this is also opening higher than that. So let me try it out. So the pivot point, so we'll try it out the pivot which is greater than. So we will find out a trending stock based on the pivot point, based using pivot point. Let me try it out how we can do. So we'll go for a pivot. The latest pivot point must be greater than 1 day ago pivot point. and we'll copy that. So here 1 day ago pivot point, that be greater than the 2 days ago's pivot point. Let me try it again. And 3 days ago's pivot point, the 2 days ago. So what I'm using here, daily, that pivot point. So continuously 3 days. Well, I am checking here. This one is higher. The next one is, let me try it. This pivot one is higher, but next one is lower, and next one is higher. So I'm expecting that 3 consecutive pivots is higher than the previous one. So such a kind of stock, if you find out there is a bullishness on the stocks, you may be finding out for a buying opportunities on the trade. So let me run it out. So these are the stocks. A lot of stock is there. Let's see Mahindra & Mahindra, M&M Fin, Trent, HDFC. We'll find out whether that working or not. Trent, randomly we'll check. Yes. Can you see that? The pivots. It's higher than that, it's higher than that, it is higher than that, and higher than that. Let's see the trend of the stock. This is about a 15 minutes where I'm using, so the time frame doesn't matter in the pivot point. We are using only the pivot, and the scanner will help you such a kind of stock. It just keep on moving up. You can easily find out the trending stock using the pivot level. So after 3 days, if stock which take the support at this level, we may try to take an entry. So some other scenario you use, but we will find out easily the stock which is following the method HDFC, Tata Motors. Let's see, we'll find out. Yes, what is our condition? It's higher than that, this is higher than that, and this one is also be higher than that. So we can find out the stock which is keep on rising its pivot point day by day. So we'll give you the trend confirmation on upside. Hope you understand. I think the scan will working, and it's keep on higher and higher and higher. A lot of stock. So 𝗂𝗵𝗿𝗍, Laser, Trent, HDFC, ICICI Bank. So I'm just checking out whether the scanner is working or not. Once the scanner is working, we can plan a lot of ideas using the scanners. Let's see. Continuously the stock is moving up. The pivot also moving up and up. Compared to previous day, the pivot is increasing. So the increasing pivot day by day, it's giving you the trend of the stock would be the best. The trend is keep on going as per that particular way. So if you are following the stock which is giving you 3 days 3 consecutive high, Axis Bank, Adani Enterprise, Adani Port, a lot of stock. So I hope you understand, but I don't know more about the CPR scanner, but we can create the scan in Chartink. It's keep on going up. So let us find out any stock which is keep on this is what ascending and descending. So we are seeing ascending CPR, the keyword ascending CPR we are seeing here, and I can create the descending CPR. We can change this one less than and less than and again less than. So this will help you to find out the descending stock. Let's say Birlasoft, Bsoft. It's showing you the downtrend. Bsoft, Birlasoft. Can you get it? Let us keep on going down to previous one again. So maybe it is not trading very well, but it is keep on going down comparatively from here. That is a big down. So if you're seeing such a kind of stock, we may be finding out for selling opportunities in the stock if this keep on going down. And HAL, Muthoot Finance, let's check it out whether the Muthoot Finance, yes, 3 consecutive down. And there is we can find out the momentum shift also. Previously the stock is went up, so the CPR is up and up, and now at this point the CPR is shifting and going down and down consecutive 3 days. So would be the uptrend may got exhausted, or it may be end that uptrend, and the stock is started reversing down. So I hope this was working good. We have to create lot of thing based on this scanners and screeners using that pivot point, and also BC, TC we can open, and BC the stock opened above BC or below TC. Let me try it out. If the stock opened below, and it must be open low, let me try to something different using the pivot scan. There is a BC and TC also plays a major important role while using the CPR. the stock open below bottom CPR. Let's we try to find out the open. Today's open must be less than BC, bottom CPR. Let me try out how many stocks are doing that. These are trend NTPC. These are the things which is happening by yesterday. And trend NTPC. Let me try it out. Trend stock must open below bottom CPR. Here is the bottom CPR around 1175. Yesterday the stock is opened nearby 1171.85. There is a 95 to 85. There is a gap between that. The stock is opened below. And NTPC OFSS. Let's see NTPC. What happened? NTPC stock opened below BC. Something missing here. The latest open must be less than the latest bottom CPR. Bottom CPR, where it is, it's a bottom CPR BC. It must be less than. It is NTPC. The date. Okay, we'll check it out. NTPC. Okay, understood. Sometimes BC and TC can reverse. So BC can over than TC. Sometimes TC also be below the pivot also. Something will happen. So if you understood, then it would be. So it must be greater than. So we used less than. So this time, what we should use? Latest bottom CPR. If we use another conditions, it will find out. The top CPR, the latest stop CPR is must be greater than the bottom CPR. If you use this, the NTPC will not available. Got it? These are the stocks. I hope this is a tricky point. If you understand, that would be easy. So now Dr. Reddy, Metropolis, that is the right stock. Dr. Reddy's, you got it? This is what a bottom CPR, and the stock opened below, and it is keep on moving higher. So that market is trying to testing that CPR. Even we can use Metropolis. There is a stock can test Metropolis. That is also be opened below. Where is the BC? This is the Metropolis. How it has become wrong? Metropolis. There is a chance. Metropolis. Nothing, right? It's a, we are using the futures, so it is what opened below, right? So we can create a lot of scanners using the CPR and nothing. Even we can know the R1, R2, right? If the stock opens above R2, that is also we can create, I think. Plan minus 1 day low. Let me try it out. If any stock which is opened above R2. So I don't know the strategies. If you know the strategy, let me know. We can create, or you can share your ideas, so we can create. The latest open must be greater than R2. That is what the level R2 pivot point R2, R1, R2 pivot point R1, not pivot point. So we can use to R2, pivot point R2, pivot. Yes, custom scanner, right? R1, yes, R1 or R2. So let me try it out. Pivot point R2 pivot point. If any stocks which is opens greater than R2, ICICI Bank Limited, but here not updated the R1 and R2. So let me try it out. ICICI Bank, yes, we'll add that R2 here. R2. Okay, the stock is opened above R2. Yes, that was opened above R2. That's right. So this green line should be the R2. Let me mark as a line 1. So the stock is opened above R2, should be the high volatile stocks maybe tomorrow or today. So it is opened greater than the R2, then it can reverse to the pivot or it can continue the uptrend. So we can find out the stock based on the scanners and screens. I hope you understand something well. We can create a lot of scanners using pivot point and CPR and we can create a number of scanners. You can, if you have conditions, I can create your scan. Right, if you want to get your personal scanner also, we can help you. And I hope this may be giving you such opportunity to find out that R3, R1, everything in a fraction of seconds using charting. Thank you for watching this, and thank you very much.